Alright, this is Andy Heinz. I'm talking to reporting for the Ottumwa Courier. I'm talking to Coach Zach Pfantz about the upcoming football season. First, Coach, what are some of the key things you guys need to do to be successful this year?
Well, I think that we need to run the football well again. We ran the ball really well last year, I thought. But with that, we need to develop our pass game a little bit. We've gone a couple 7-on-7 things, had some guys work pretty hard. So I think if we can reach that balance on offense of still being a very good run team, but also being able to stretch defenses by getting our pass game a little bit more involved, spreading the field. That's something that we're looking for offensively. Defensively, we have to get back to playing great run defense and then creating more turnovers. There were times when we played really well defensively last year. There were times where we played pretty poorly. So just getting that consistency back. We have to pride ourselves in stopping the run, being a physical football team, and then of course we have to do a better job this year creating turnovers, getting interceptions, forcing fumbles, and getting the ball back into our offense's hands.
What do you see as the strength of this year's team?
Well, I think we got a great group of guys that have worked really hard, and I think that we have a good team chemistry right now. Kind of what I hope, we hope to do to be successful. I hope our strengths. I hope we can run the ball well. I hope we can play great run defense. I hope we can force turnovers, and I hope that we can, make some big plays in the pass game. I think that we have the potential to do that. It's going to come down to just, the way that we execute and practice every day, carrying that over to games, being tough, being physical. Those are the things we want to hang our hat on.
Offensively, I know you got a lot of brand new crew of offensive linemen. I know these guys had a successful sophomore season. What should fans expect from our O-line this year?
Well, we had a really pretty darn good offensive line last year. We graduated 4 of those guys. Seth Rupp is returning. He was an honorable mention all-district player. And then we've got a lot of guys that are going to be juniors that have had great careers in football at this point, and they need to take the next step. It's a big step from sophomore to varsity, but we expect them to be able to handle that and do a good job. And we've got some guys that I have some trust in with Tyler Book and Nosbish, Jake McCall, Johnny Malico, Dakota Hill, Juan Carlos Molina. And there's some other guys that have really done a good job doing what they need to do to this point. Now it's just, when we put the pads on, they gotta be able to do it then too, though. And I think they will. They're tough kids that have a lot of pride in what they do. So I think we'll be okay.
Isaiah Cox, an incredible year last year running the ball. What are you looking for him? What are you looking extra from Isaiah this season?
Well, we need Isaiah to keep doing the things that he's doing. He's a very good young man, has a tremendous work ethic, great leadership, really mature in the way that he approaches things. And he loves football. He's got a passion for it. So we need him obviously to have another good year running back, do the things that we need him to do running the football, being tough, being physical, getting downhill, getting those yards, and I trust that he'll do that. The biggest thing for Isaiah this year is we're going to play him on defense as well. And so we need him to take that same energy that he brings to the offense and translate that over to the defensive side of the ball and do it the whole game. And we think that he can do that. I think that he can do that. He loves football, so that's what we're going to ask him to do this year. Yeah, the new league it's a challenging schedule, but it kind of energizes us, I think. We have the opportunity to create some new rivalries. We have the opportunity to go to some venues, to play some teams that we haven't played before. And so it's going to be very competitive, but I think we're ready for the challenge. We're ready, we're hungry to prove ourselves, to take that next step as a program. And so the schedule doesn't matter too much to us who it is. We'll play whoever they put in front of us, but I do think that it's going to be fun, exciting to play some new teams, to travel to some different places, and just see what we can do in a new league, new year.
All right, that was Coach Zach Pfantz talking about the upcoming Ottumwa football season. This is Andy Heinz reporting for the Ottumwa Courier.